strengths. And I can remember Eric said to me, wait till you see this guy on game day, because he is different. And I can remember that first season at Boston College, our first game was Duke. We really didn't know what we had yet. After that game, we knew what we had. We had a guy that, man, when the lights turned on and he stepped across that white line, he was different. You know, from a competitive standpoint, a leadership standpoint, and just his ability to make plays.
He kicks a little butt sometimes.
Well, just, it's on. You can see why he was a state champion. In all-state basketball and football. You know, he's a special person, he's a special athlete.
How do you feel the guys are adjusting to the quarterback position compared to the last season?
You know what? I think they're doing a great job adjusting to not only Phil, but Christian and Nate and Ty and the rest of the guys. I think they all have a better grasp of the offense. I think they're doing a tremendous job communicating with the entire offensive guys. I've seen great growth from the perimeter. Yeah, you know, I'm really proud of the group. You know, not only the quarterbacks, but the whole offense.
What have you seen from Christian so far?
Wow, you know, first off, he's a great guy. And he's got a passion for football and he loves the game. And he throws such a pretty ball. You know, when you stand back there and you just watch guys throw the football, you know, he's got such a pretty stroke, such a beautiful delivery, quick, and the ball spins really nice. And he is getting better every single day. The exciting thing about Christian, and we talked about this when he went in the portal, is that you have 3 years eligibility, and it's not where you are today, but it's where you're going to be in 3 years. And I just can't wait to see the continued progress, because he's getting better every day. But the one thing that sticks out right away is, you know, he has really good pass ability.
Entering your second year with Gavin, what are his best attributes and how do you guys maximize his role?
Well, I tell you what, you know, Gavin and the other tight ends have really made progress. I think coming out of spring ball, the one thing that we felt was that Coach Salem and his group made tremendous progress. You know, we're going to try to put them in more positions to make plays in the passing game. You know, in terms of increasing their route tree, giving them more opportunities. And it's such a great group of guys. And, you know, Gavin's a winner, man. Really proud of him.
Izzy was kind of the home run threat for you guys with the rushing attack last year. Obviously broke off a lot of very long runs. Do you have anyone in that group of running backs that has that capability this year?
Well, you know, the difference with Izzy, and I think I said this last year, why was Izzy the starter? Because he could hit the home run. But, you know, Rodney and Sibo and Daniel, they are really good players. They have good vision. They have good balance, body control. I feel very comfortable with those three. Derek Davis is getting better every single day. And we got a couple good young runners in here. But hey, we're excited about where we can be as a total offense with the balance of the run game and the passing game.
Speaking of Christian, designs about Izzy's obviously the star. You guys gave a lot of carries last year. Do you have any designs for being maybe more balanced this year? Maybe more?
Well, truly, the quarterback drives it. The better you feel about your quarterback throwing the ball, the more passes you're going to throw. And if your quarterback has the ability to run the ball, you might get into some of the quarterback run game. And, you know, thankfully we had Izzy because he could hit the home runs. But the quarterback still drives how you call a game, you know, based on what are his strengths and what does he bring to the table.
Then where does Phil sort of fall in that spectrum?
Well, you know, I think back to 2020 when I called a full season for him. You can play wide open. You want the ball in his hands because, or like I said earlier, he can play within the pocket and extend plays outside of the pocket and bring the quarterback run game to it.
Is he any different player than he was last time he had him?
Oh, certainly. You know, and it's through knowledge and experience. You know, Phil knows his players. You know, he knows what they look like. He knows what is expected. So if a quarterback has more reps at certain things, he's going to play faster. He's going to make more decisive decisions. You know, that's the beauty of some of these pro football quarterbacks that have played in the same system their whole career. You know, they know what it looks like. They're able to play fast and make good, decisive decisions.
In that sense, then, would you guys sort of be ahead? Like last year, first year coordinator, a guy coming in, from another program. Whereas this year, you kind of settled, and then you got a guy that kind of knows what you're doing. Is it easier acclimation period maybe for the whole offense because of that?
Yeah, I think it's easier. I know I'm more comfortable, and it's just not with Phil, but you know, Christian and Nate and other guys have done a great job too.
You know, with Marcus and Carter and Gabe and Owen having moved on, how do you feel about your depth on offensive line this year? It's kind of stood out to you during the spring.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, Coach Borgley and they've done a really good job recruiting. I think when you take a look at our offensive line, you know, not only do we have a good starting five, but we got depth. We're really excited about where we're going up front. They're tough, they're physical.